Hey everyone and welcome back. Today we are reaching the third and final part of my Hot Wheels Mainline 2022 unboxing. If you have been here for the parts 1 and 2, then you know the drill. I don't buy the whole basic line, I just buy the models that I really like. And today we have the 20 last models from my collection of that year. Without further ado, let's just jump right into it. Just like with the previous video, I brought my little mat over here where I'm going to park the cars as I unbox them. Again, not all of them will fit in the shot, but some of them will. And we are going to start with the number 197 this time, and it's a fantasy casting from Hot Wheels. This is the Hot Wire. The first thing that I can tell you is that it's really light. The base is plastic as usual from the basic lines, and the body is like as metal, but it has so many shootouts around that I think that's why it's not that heavy. It's, as you can see, inspired in an open cockpit race car, and well, I don't know if the hot wire means that it's kind of an electric one, and what I can see is the number 44, which could this be inspired in Lewis Hamilton? I don't know. It's a really nice edition, first edition as well. This is the first time that it has been released, you know, as usual. Kind of all my models are first edition, so let's put this one here and let's go for the next one. For the next one we have another first edition, and this one is a banger. This is the Porsche 911 GT3. This is of course based on the street version of the GT3. It's really beautifully made. I love this tone of blue and all the details that it has. You can see in the back, you have the nameplate, you have all the decals from the taillights, and also in the front even the Porsche logo. And here, this is part of the casting, but it's painted in black, so it gives it kind of a whole windshield or long windshield rooftop. I don't know how to say it, but it looks pretty nice. And this is the thing, I like this model so much that I got two of it, so let me put this one here. And this is the same model. I'm going to focus it here so you can see the package. It's the Porsche 911 GT3 as well, but this is in a matte black edition. Let me open this one for you. I usually don't buy two of the same model, like only if I really like the livery that is released after the first one I buy. And well, the blue is amazing. We can see it here. The blue is really good. It's kind of this sporty vibes, Miami vibes, I don't know. The black is just stealthy as, I will not say the word, but you know what I mean. It just looks so amazing. It's kind of a matte black release, also with the dark wheels here. Still pulling all the stops also in the back and in the front, and with this tinted the tinted headlights come, I think, because it's part of the windshield. I think that is the same piece, and the windshield is also tinted, so it just gives this, it just makes this model look so much better. So I didn't want to like get rid of that one because it's still a pretty nice tone of blue, like really vibrant. But this one, oh man, I just love how this one was released by Hot Wheels. Talking about interesting releases, this is not a new casting, but I don't think that I had a 50 Impala before. I'm not sure. If I do, I will put it somewhere here, but if I don't, then you will see nothing. But this one, I really like the design. It's from the Dia de los Muertos, and this one hits home because I'm Mexican, so it's kind of related to me, and it's just really nice. Let me open it for you. The casting itself, if I'm not wrong, was released for the first time in premium in the entertainment series. I will put a picture somewhere here. I don't have that model, but as you can see, it's just really well done. In terms of the design of the casting is really similar to the real car, and this specific one is from the art car. So usually when you see these art cars, you will see a letter here that if you get the whole collection of the art cars, you will see that they say HW Art Cars. But this one is the A. And the design, of course, it's, as I say, inspired in the Dia de los Muertos. You have all the skulls and all the beautiful flowers and designs all around the model, and the skull wheels that they are used in the Dia de los Muertos, but also in the Halloween releases, in the Halloween collection that Hot Wheels releases every year. And you also have these silver painted details here on the sides, and the chrome bumpers. It just looks really, really beautiful, so that's why I needed to get it to my collection. Now this is another model that is not a first edition. This is the 71 Lamborghini Miura SV. This model was released for the first time in the Hot Wheels ID series. I think that it was kind of a yellowish and green Spectra Flame color, and this is the first time that they are releasing the model in the basic line. They did it with this kind of two-tone livery, orange on the top and the gray piece here below. Base plastic steel, but this model has all the potential to be releasing any premium series. It has the details in the front and also the details in the back. Let me zoom out. So yeah, now you can see it. And what I can see here in the nameplate, it says P400SV, just in case that you cannot read it there. But as I said, really detailed casting. I really like it, and I also have it in ID, I think, or if I don't have it, I have it in my wish list for sure. But I also wanted to get the basic release. I really like how Hot Wheels designed this model, so very recommended for all of you. We come back to the first editions with this banger of a model, the McLaren Elba. Let me open it for you. The McLaren Elba is a really limited edition from McLaren, I mean in real life, and the design of the car is a bit interesting. As you can see, there's no windshield at all, and that is because once that you start going really fast, from here it comes up some sort of a wall or a diffuser that when the air hits, it's designed aerodynamically so the bubble of air will pull up, so basically you will be free of the air in your face. I don't know how it works. I haven't checked that many videos in YouTube to see if the people is actually enjoying that or complaining about it. In terms of a casting, it looks really, really nice. Completely black with the number 12. The interior is kind of a leather interior. Of course, you cannot have that many details in a basic model. There's no details in the back, but it's well sculpted, I will say, in terms of taillights and the exhaust pipes here. And in the front, you also don't have that many details, but it looks pretty beautiful. And then this model is a tribute. This is the Honda Civic Custom. And why is a tribute, you will ask? Well, the designer that made it, I don't know the name of the designer, I don't remember it, and for sure it's not in the base, as you can see. He designed this car as a tribute to Ria Sada, one of the most beloved Hot Wheels collectors, as you can see here, and also the R. It's a beautiful livery, kind of customized. You see all the rivets in the windows, and the most interesting part is that the front wheel is bigger than the back wheel. And yeah, well, the Honda Civic Custom looks amazing and a tribute to Rio Sada. We move to another model that is not the first edition, and now this time it's due. We talk about a muscle car. This is the 69 Dodge Charger 500. So Hot Wheels has released several Dodge Charger designs. This one, it's a particularly recent one. I don't know, it has a few years, like I don't know, 5-6 years. I'm not entirely sure. I will put the information somewhere in the video. And when it was released, I could not get the new model because I actually thought that it was a re-release, but it was actually a completely new tooling. So when this one came, I I really want to get it. It has this gray livery with some orange and black lines around, the aero disc wheels in this orangey golden color, and well, the Hemi in the hood and the Dodge in the back. It's a really nice sober edition from Hot Wheels. And we jump from sober to extravagant. This is the Supercharge. The Supercharge is not a first edition because the first time that it was released was also in the Hot Wheels ID line, just like the Miura, and this is the first time that they are releasing this Supercharged model in the basic line. Of course, it's inspired, it's an original Hot Wheels, but it's inspired in a funny car, and well, it's an EV funny car, as you can see here. The design is a racy one. It's kind of all the details from a Hot Wheels racing team, the name of the car by the side, the number 75. All this is plastic, the base is plastic, and one thing that I have to mention is the adjustable lip. If we haven't talked about it, I think that we have, but the adjustable lip, it just works because when you have it down, it just looks really cool, closer to the floor. When you go up, this one helps the car to perform better in the Hot Wheels track. So this is the Supercharge. We are in the midpoint of the video now, or at least in the midpoint of the releases. This is number 10 that we are opening today, and it's also a first edition. This is the Nissan Maxima drift car. I really like that Hot Wheels decided to go for a Maxima, because the Maximas, they don't receive, I think, that much love. Personally, not my favorites either. But then Hot Wheels came and did this, I don't know how you want to call it. I was going to say monstrosity, but this is not. This is a monster in terms of performance. But I dig it. I really like it. They went for these, spoilers in the front, or diffuser, I don't know how to call them, and all this drifting livery, also a modified engine in here, and then they make wider in the back and in the front for covering the wheels, and the 3 lace wheels with the Motul sponsorship, Goodyear in the back, Hot Wheels diecast, and Dima. Dima is the designer, by the way. Here is his name, and well, the casting just looks really beautiful, and I really love when Hot Wheels comes with these really unexpected models that give them a twist, and then they are a real Hot Wheels, right? Like, this is really a Hot Wheels model. So this is the Maxima drift car. Now for the next model, this is a first edition, but as you can probably see, it's not in the original packaging, and that is because I unboxed it for a different video that I'm going to put somewhere here on the side. This is the Pagani Zonda R, and this was the first edition in black. The car just looks incredible. It has this matte black livery with this kind of golden stripes showing the Zonda R by the side, golden wheels, all the shootouts in the front, because there are shootouts. All this part it's plastic, just with some design here on the top to make it look like part of the roof. You have the Pagani branding here in the tail, and there's no chance to put that much details. All this is part of the plastic base, but the design, it's so well made, so well executed. Just remember, this is still a $1 or $2 car, right? It's still a really cheap one, and it was made incredibly well, and I love how they are releasing the Paganis. This is the Zonda R. And part of the Blue Series, this is the Max Steel number 54. I will explain that in a moment. The Max Steel is also a new model. It's clearly inspired in a hot rod, kind of a hot rod roadster, a classic hot rod roadster, and this kind of blue rusted livery, it's now being released every year, one model every year, because it's how Hot Wheels celebrates their anniversary in the basic line. They are releasing celebration series outside of the basic line, but this in 2022, it's when Hot Wheels celebrated the 54th anniversary, and of course already, I don't remember the exact year when this started, but there have been releases, several models that I will put here in the top. and these are the models that have been released until now, and this is the version of the 2022 and it's the Max Steel. This ticks so many boxes for me. This is a first edition, this is a Corvette, and it's a gasser. I was not particularly fan of the gassers, but lately they start earning a place in my heart, and this 62 Corvette gasser looks amazing. The Mad Mouse livery that I don't know if it's a team name or some brand about it. You see that a lot of branding here by the side. Here you have also the Chevrolet branding, Goodyear somewhere here, the Hot Wheels, B&G, and well, with the number 62. This is a really nice classic release because all these liveries inspired by the classic designs that they had in the gasser cars of the time. Of course, this really big suspension, the blow-up engine, and the exhaust pipes here by the side of the wheels. And the color, for me, it's probably the most amazing thing. This has been other releases over the years, but this is kind of a copper livery. For me, makes the model look so much better. This is the Corvette gasser. We are going to have two Lotus first editions in this unboxing, and this is the first one. This is the Lotus Evija. Lotus is bringing this new design philosophy, I think. For me, it looks amazing, just that it shares some resemblance to the new McLarens as well, but it could be also because probably the aerodynamic design tends to go on that way. The color, it's amazing because it keeps this British racing green, that's the correct, with the yellow like highlights on the sides, because the interior is yellow. It just makes the car look so much better. You have the headlights here, the Lotus logo in the front, no details in the back, but these are like the effect looks really nice like in the real car. And you have some details there that maybe the light doesn't let you read, but they say Lotus as well in small letters. The wing looks really great, and the interior so makes it justice, right? It's a really beautiful design with the blackout wheels as well. The Evija in the first edition looks amazing. More drifting wagons, well, more drifting wagons, I mean the second, and probably there were only two. I don't know if Hot Wheels has released another one. This is not the Maxima, but this is the Volvo 240 Drift Wagon. So let me open this one. Now, with the Volvo, with the Maxima, they went a lot more aggressive with the design, with the livery, let's say, more trying to make more details on it to make it more racy. And then for the Volvo, they were for something more sober, right? Just the kind of red or the tint livery with the blackout wheels and the interior in a chrome finish and this kind of yellow tinted windows. Guys, I just want to make a pause in the video because I just said that this was a sober, simple job, and look at this. This I found out when I was taking the pictures, trying to focus this. They have a ghost paint job on the side of the Volvo Drift Wagon. Look all the details that it has there. It says wagon in the back, you have the Drift, the 240 Brembo logo. There, no, it's not Brembo, it's Campbell. And yeah, well, this is an incredible job, and I thought that before continuing with the rest of the video you should know all the details that this little monster has. Let's go back to the rest of the video. That make it look really nice, and you have two dogs in the back. I didn't realize that before. You have the dogs, I don't know exactly why is that. Maybe some of the Hot Wheels collectors have some dogs and they put them in the back, and this is the Hot Wheels Drift nameplate with the details of the Volvo 240, also modified like for the wheels and everything. You have a little bit the shootouts from the engine and the exhaust pipes, and the headlights are part of the windshield piece. It's a really beautiful design from my taste, and it just makes it fun to have the pair of the Maxima and the Volvo together in the same year as first editions. Another new design from the GT3 line. This is just the GTE, but it's the Aston Martin Vantage. For the first edition, Hot Wheels, instead of deciding to go for a full racing deco on this, they went for more like kind of a street deco, I would say. You just have the headlights, you have the Aston Martin logo in the front, just a line, and a little bit trim around these shootouts here with this lime green color for the Aston Martin. It makes it look really good. There's no details in the back. You have blackout wheels, but it still looks really beautiful, really, let's say, elegant, but at the same time it's popping to the eye due to the lime green livery. So I think that it's a great addition. Coming back to the monthly releases, this is a Chevelle SS Express. This little monster is not a first edition, but it's the first time that it's being released in the basic line. The first time it was in some sort of this cool classics, I think, or the classic Hot Wheels classics lane. I'm not entirely sure, but the first thing that I can tell you is it's really heavy. I haven't felt such a heavy Hot Wheels in a while, and specifically the back, and I'm not entirely sure why, because the base is plastic, but it's really heavy, guys. Like in the back is really heavy. You can see that is a normal Chevelle from the outside. I love the colored scheme that they are using, like the shiny black with the matte black stripes, and then of course no hood, and you can see the brutal engine in the front. This is a car that Dominic Toretto would have loved and it's just an amazing addition to the main line, and in this color again, also with the blackout wheels. I mean, I just love this muscle monster, guys. What do you think? Chevelle SS. This one we are continuing with the line of the muscle cars, or of the quarter mile cars, like the gasser that we saw a little while ago. This is the 71 Mustang funny car. Now, what I'm keeping the card now is to show you this little symbol here. These guys, this is a treasure hunt release. It's not a super treasure hunt, it's a treasure hunt release. You can see the kind of gray TH symbol here, and once that you take out the car, let me focus it for you, you will see the symbol here. So this is a treasure hunt. What is the difference? Of course, they are not that common, and usually when they come once in the whole box. You have the treasure hunt logo usually here, but it's still a normal release. There's no Spectra Flame paint, there's no rubber wheels, so this is just a treasure hunt. And this one, okay, in the past this tooling open, the funny car was able to open. Was going to be able to see the engine. Of course, now it's modified, and you can see the rivet there. The design of the livery is a classic NHRA. This is the kind of body that oversees the funny car races officially in the US, and you can see here the wild pony referring to the Mustang and the Heritage, and it just looks really beautiful, with also the Ford logo over here. This, I'm not exactly what does it mean, MFC, but these were also some markings really typical in the funny cars. I will then have to look for it and see what does it mean, but in general the funny car looks really nice with a really beautiful design. This is my treasure hunt of today. An uncommon casting based on an uncommon car. This is Matt and Davis Hayes 1988 Pro Street Thunderbird. The Thunderbird, or the design of this Thunderbird, is based on a real car, Matt and Davis car, right? The Pro Stock Thunderbird that looks really good. Also kind of a funny car, like for the quarter map. You can see here the wheelie protection and the parachute over here. There's no more details in the back, but the design of the lights, it's just the same than the real Thunderbird has. In the inside you don't have any roll cage or anything, but the design outside, it looks just really nice. And in the front you can see the Thunderbird logo and the huge air intake. It's just this. Matt and Debbie did a really amazing job with their car, and Hot Wheels did a really good job at replicating it in this pink standout color. And to close, the last one. This is the number 247, which means that from the 248 to the 250 I didn't want those cars, so this is the last one of the collection that I wanted, and it's another Lotus first edition, the Lotus Evija. Now, this one is interesting. It also gives me the vibes a little bit of a McLaren, but recently Gordon Murray is also releasing some cars that have similar like flow, I will say, and when you take the Evija and the Evija, they have a really similar, like say, look, design, philosophy and stance, which you can see in the back. Of course, this is a lot more hyper carriage, the Evija, and the Evija is a lot more like supercar, sports car, right? Like coupe, I don't know exactly that, but you can see like this, like air intakes here are kind of similar to what they are doing in a huge way on the Evija, but also the huge air intakes here are also something like this, and also in the top you can see the similarities, and the design here of this kind of an X, I don't know, it's there for both, but for me this one still looks a lot more, the Evija looks a lot more like the McLaren P1, for example. Sorry, the Evija looks a lot more McLaren P1, and the Evija, it's a lot more, let's say, unique or original in its style. And in the blue color, the baby blue color with the Lotus logo here in the front, it looks really, really beautiful. You also have the Lotus writing in the back. The ceiling, all this it's part of the windshield, and it's plastic, and it looks really, really beautiful. And that's it. All of my Hot Wheels mainline picks from 2022. Before we wrap up the whole series, I just want to share with you my top 3. There's no particular order for them, but we'll start with the Machini Veloce. This is an original model from Hot Wheels, and it has really muscly rally vibes from the past. I really like that model. There was also released 1 year after. I also got that one. I just really like the design that Hot Wheels did on that one. It's kind of this wedge shaped design. I really like it. I really dig it. Next one is the Ford Sierra Cosworth. First time that Hot Wheels released this one, deliveries were on point, were really well made. The casting in general was really nice. I love how they put the headlights there, the little tail spin. It's just a great model all in all. And the third one was the Porsche 935, especially the black and gold edition. It's, besides the design of the casting that was really nice, it's also pretty similar to a chase model that was released in the Car Culture series. And that's a wrap up of my 2022 basic line unboxing. Thank you very much for watching the 3 parts. It was a blast to share my models with you. Please let me know in the comments if you agree with my top 3 picks, or tell me also which ones are your favorites. And don't forget to do the thing over here, because we have a bunch of more diecast content coming our way. Until then, my name is AR. Thanks for being here, and see you next time. Adios.